they've given us a way we can easily farm coins on EAFC, and I'm going to teach you how. So if you're new around here and you need some more coins, you are in the right place. Make sure to subscribe. And of course, if you want some coins in a bit of a quicker way, well, if you guys are fed up of coming against nicks like me and foot champs who use loans and OP cards from day one,
I'm getting really sick of you! Get out now!
Then you need to head over to MitchCactus.com, where not only can you buy the cheapest and most reliable FIFA coins on the EA market, you'll find over 10,000 reviews from people who have used the services and enjoyed them in the past. So make sure to head over to MitchCactus.com and use code RECALL for 5% off. So first of all, there's a few things you're going to need to do to get this coin farming to go. Now, it does actually include elements of the bronze pack method, and you can use this to support it. And initially, if you have maybe 1k, that might be something you want to do to start off in order to begin this process. But essentially, first of all, you want to head over to the icon SBCs. As we can see, we have the first two sections of every icon SBC: Born Legend, Rising Star. They're SBCs I talk about all the time because they are very easily completed tradable SBC rewards. Now, for these, essentially, you put 11 rares in from bronze and silver, and you get, of course, a free common gold pack, and then you also get a small silver rares players pack. So if we open one of these now, just get these kicking. We've got Philip Lahm here, who we've not actually done any for. Now, with these as well, the easiest way to complete them is going to be, and the most cost effective, is go untradeable only and bronze rare. So if we have a look here, I've only got 2, which means obviously if I want to farm them or not have any cost to doing this, I can obviously do the bronze pack method initially. With silvers, as you can see, we've got an absolute ton. So we'll start on the silver one, and then we'll do the bronzes from club, but unfortunately I can't do them completely for free like I'd like to, obviously, essentially because the cards are worth a little bit. However, because you can farm with this method, you don't need to worry about initially putting a small investment in. So we're going to pop these guys in. I won't pop his eBay in because he looks quite good, and if there is ever a silver objective, I'll use him in that. I'm pretty sure as well I paid a pretty penny for him. Oh, maybe not. Okay, actually, you know what? I can put him in. I thought it was one I'd paid for, but since it's not, we're going to put him straight in. Now, for this, obviously, you get yourselves one pack back, which is obviously a free common gold players pack, which isn't actually a bad pack. It's a good pack, especially now with evolutions in the picture, because it's going to give you a potential evolution, which means, of course, a card that's worth a lot more, and because it's tradable, it just puts you in that nice position. Now with the bronzes, I actually think this one's probably more profitable because you've got a pack which basically you can, with a silver players pack, get way more evolutions cards, way more league upgrades relevant cards. Obviously, if you get like a Marseille player or one of the players who sort of maybe an Ajax player, they're going to fit in perfectly because obviously they're going to get you loads of coins because they're relevant to an SBC. But if you find an Evo player, they're always way more than they should be in terms of value. So you've got yourself a nice win there. So we'll skip through the silver pack. I don't know, it was shining gold there. I don't know if that's because I've got like a Libertadores card. So we're looking at 400 for him, which isn't bad, but definitely not a bad start. 400 for him. This one's going to get us probably 300 as well, so not loads off of those two really, but between the two of them we've already made 700 coins back, which is way more than we obviously put in the SBC. This one here I'd say is probably, from the looks of things, maybe a 7. Guaranteed sell at 7. Looks like there's not much lower than 8. I think there's 1 8 there. So we'll pop this at 7 just to get him done quickly, but that's nice. So we're now at 1,400 coins from this pack alone. That one, yeah, we'll just quick sell him. It's probably going to be easier. That one, another kind of more likely to just be an easy quick sell, and save for him. So between those three, we've got 300 coins, we've got 1.4k from the others, so we've got 1.7k, and all we've had to do is put in a load of players that wouldn't have gone for that value anyway. So we're going to do the common pack. Not worth really opening it as if it's going to be anything good. We've got Bartra there, 500 coins. We've got this guy for 500, and then we've got this guy for about 500. So all three of them is going to go for 1.5k usually if I was to sell them. I'm going to keep them because I'll just put them in an SBC for the radioactive packs, for example. Now, in theory, we've made 1.5k off one of those packs, and off the other one, we've basically made 2k. So it's 3.5k, which means between 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... There's 6 icons at the minute. Times that by 3.5k, you are looking at, and this is terrible math for me, I'm going to have to use my calculator, 1k initially just for completing those SBCs. And of course, then you're going to take yourself over. By the way, make sure you do that because that's a very good SBC. If you want to take yourself over to the upgrades, we've got ourselves a really good upgrade at the minute. I don't know why they've done it now. It basically just gives you the ability to absolutely farm these players, because once again, you put in 11 silver players. These can be common, so this is a use for those players that I quick sold before. You can put them in here rather than quick selling them. You get from this a tradable, which is why I don't understand this, small silvers and small bronze. Now from the small silver, you've got that same probably 2k return per pack, and the bronze pack, it's kind of a 50-50, because with the bronze packs you could get, similar to the bronze pack method, an insane player who covers like 10 packs, or you're going to get someone who's pretty stinky. But anything you get that's stinky, you can put in an icon SBC, or you can put back into the next one of these. You get 3 of these a day, which I think is pretty reasonable. You get 3 essentially free sets of free coins, because everything you put in, obviously I'm getting a small silver players back. I've put in 11 common silvers, which is worth nothing to me. If you've got them untradeable, it's literally worth nothing. If we pop this open, let's have a look what we get out of this pack. So Bruno Langa there, I was going to say, it doesn't look great. Coppola, that's probably a lot more of a 600. I was thinking it was a K, but then I saw the lower one. So that one there, let's have a look at him. Yeah, nothing. That's probably min. We'll keep him just for other SBCs. Nothing really there. So between these guys, we're probably looking, I would say if you were to actually sell them, you're probably looking at a K. Quick sell them, you can get 700 coins roughly. Now, of course, something that can play into this if you wanted to is preview packs. If you get a good preview pack, you buy that, you use some of those players, obviously you get the commons that you can put towards some SBCs, but it's not a huge player into this. A lot of it is just a case of farming the packs based on the SBCs we've got. I'm obviously not going to put Bar in because he's a Sunderland player. We need as many of those as possible. He might end up in an Evolutions eventually, we'll see. If there's any way I can get a Sunderland player other than Job to a good position, that'd be nice. I can imagine Job is going to end up in a mini release for this promo or something. I just can't believe that they haven't put Job and Jude in the first thing. It just doesn't make sense. I've invested in a bit of Job, obviously, you know, minor investment, but it's a shame that they didn't. Obviously, speaking of investment, you had a lot of people getting absolutely slaughtered by what was essentially a fake leak for the Rashford, and I know a lot of people have lost coins there. That guy is definitely okay. I thought it was a win, but that maybe not. So we'll have a look through these, see if we've got any wins. But of course, what you get from this, of course, is 11 gold common players. Now, where this set of SBC crafting really comes into play is now I can put any of these players into my choice of either the League SBCs, the Radioactive SBC if I want just players, or I can put it in marquee matchups. So you can now craft these in to other SBCs that are going to get you value. And then, I mean, we've got Sommer there, which is actually quite good. Getting an 84 out of that is decent. I think my best is Ruben Diaz. So there is definitely some big potentials there. You can get some wins. We're going to pop that girl in. We'll pop her in here. And we've popped the Sommer in. We've got ourselves a premium gold pack once again. Another tradable reward from doing this, and that's the thing, you can just keep crafting tradable options. I mean, we've got an absolutely hell pick there. I mean, David Neres looks nice, but I mean, that is just absolute hell, but it's fine. We would have done it for free based on the SBCs we've done. You also want to make sure you're doing, I can see that one there that we've missed off, the daily Dynasties challenge. You want to get those done because they just make a lot of sense, and you want to subscribe just for more ways to get some free coins, and I'll see you tomorrow.